The concept of family has broadened quite a bit just over the past few decades. One big difference is that parents are older than in decades prior. The average age at which women became mothers has increased from 21.4 years old in 1970 to 26.3 years old in 2014. And 55% of 23 to 38-year-olds in 2019 were living with a child of their own, a spouse, or both. In 1968, 85% were living with a child of their own, a spouse, or both at the same age. Surprisingly, the share of parents who stay home hasn't changed much since the 1980s. 27% of mothers and 7% of fathers do not work outside their home as of 2016. American families have also gotten more diverse. 13% of marriages among 23 to 38-year-olds in the U.S. are interracial or interethnic as of 2019, up from 9% in 2003. And just 1% of babies were multiracial in 1970, rising to 10% in 2013. In 2019, the first year the Census Bureau kept tabs, there were 191,000 children living with same-sex parents. But there are more than just parents at home. The number of multi-generational households has returned to the levels of the mid-20th century. 19% of Americans were living in multi-generational households as of 2021, roughly the same percentage as in 1950. Family extends well beyond our homes. 19% of American businesses were family-owned as of 2016. There are some storm clouds on the horizon. The cost of raising a family is steadily rising. Annual premiums for health insurance coverage for families of 2 or more increased 55% from 2010 to 2020. The estimated cost to raise a child born in 2015 through age 17 for a 2-parent middle-income family in America is about $233,000. The cost in 1960, adjusted to 2015 dollars, was about $202,000, or 16% less expensive. Like with many things, the cost does depend on where you're raising your family. The cost of raising a child in a rural area is about $40,000 less than the average, $193,000. The shifting landscape of the American family is tough to navigate, especially with children in tow. But many of today's parents get a lot of satisfaction out of America's toughest job. 9 in 10 parents say being a parent is rewarding for them all or most of the time.